a little bit. He's starting to move forward, and we can see that Cotto is inching backward. It's in and out. Now Cotto on the attack again.
Yeah, I think Branco needs to move forward. That's the only thing he can do because he can't win the way he's going. And actually, he's got such fast hands that if he starts going forward and opening up a little bit more, Cotto may have to start watching out and being careful.
Now, when they fight from distance, you can see Branco's hand speed and skill as he manages to block Cotto's punches with his gloves and answer.
What are you seeing, Emmanuel, that tells you about Cotto when he fights a real fast-handed fighter?
Well, as far as I'm concerned, he's fighting a very intelligent fighter. Not just the speed, but this is probably one of the fastest guys that he's fought, and he realizes it. So he's accepting the fact that I think Branco is faster than he is. He's just working his steady, working on the ship-like job.
Not as fast as Ricardo Torres, who had blinding speed.
And power.
The guy from Colombia who came close to knocking Cotto out last September in Atlantic City.
Branco is landing some pretty good punches in here. This is his best round, even if he doesn't win it.
All right, let's take a look at the headbutt about which Branco was complaining and from which he may indeed have some blood under the hairline. Boom. Certainly wasn't intentional, and I'm not sure that it hurt Branco any more than it hurt Cotto.
No.
Got hit right on the forehead. Now, there's the blood.
puoi fare 20 di riprese, 20 già. Forza. Forza.
Let's go. A little bit at a time. You're coming back. That's it.
Forza, forza.
Let's go. Let's go.
Niente, niente.
You have nothing. Don't worry. It's nothing.
Molla.
Some Vaseline.
Bene, 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 bene.
How am I doing? Much better. Much better. Much better.
Branco, who looks a little like Jean Paul Belmondo, has appeared in some Italian movies and hopes to preserve an acting career in the future. Obviously, that dramatic nose will be a big part of his on-screen persona, and he may want to keep it polished up here. Power shots in round 5. Branco landed just as many as Cotto, 9 out of 26, as opposed to Cotto's 9 out of 33. So it was definitely Branco's best round, and now they come to the 6th. Content to slow the pace here.
Yeah, well, he's got to. But I think also he's realizing that Branco's got fast hands, and he's got to be a little bit careful. Just right there. If he didn't have his right hand up into the change, he could have got caught with a left hook at that time.
This is why it's good for Cotto not to go all out trading punches. He's far more efficient when he stays back in boxes, waits for his opportunity to get to the body, and then hammers with the left hook as he did there.
Yeah, he's becoming a very good seasoned professional fighter. Fighting very intelligent fight.
Branco popping Cotto with a little right hand. Branco missing over the top there as Cotto looks for another chance to bang him to the body. Good uppercut by Miguel Cotto. Ringside request. First question of the night. Emmanuel, if and when Miguel Cotto moves up to welterweight, which fighter provides the best matchup? Floyd Mayweather, Zab Judah, or Ricky Hatton?
Beyond a doubt, Ricky Hatton.
Oh, yeah. I want to see it right now.
Yes. Two guys who fight with their head bent forward, explosive. Nothing but power punches coming from that.
Ricky Hatton is an all-action fighter who fights physical wars. Anytime you got a chance to see him, you want to see it.
Now rising under the right eye of Branco.
Branco told us he's never been cut by a punch in a fight, never had a cut that actually bothered him in a fight. And of course, as we pointed out before, he's never been knocked out. The only loss of his career was by decision to Arturo Gatti. left hook. Big right hand by Branco. Cotto walks right through it, though. This time he's not hurt by the big punch.
Breathe deeply now. Again, breathe deeply. Want some water?
Tómala un poquito el agua. Úsame los hombros. Claro, sí, hay que montar los hombros al niño. Son lívidos, ¿eh? No, non sei livido, non sei livido.
Am I behind? No, you're not behind. You're doing all right.
Non sei livido. Cos'era questa cosa? Amara. Amara sta cosa.
There you see Cotto's left. And now watch this simultaneous punches.
Yeah, Cotto is attacking him all between the gloves, around the ribs, over top of the gloves.
We approve of that little white lie they told Branco in the corner. Emmanuel, that you're doing good, you're performing well.
It really bothers me a lot, Larry. It's the one thing at the end of every round, I always tell my fighter what the score is. It's very important.
Round 7 of a scheduled 12. Harold, how do you have it scored?
Okay, Jim, 6 rounds to nothing, 60-54, Miguel Cotto. Jim, I tell you something. It really bothers me to see Branco, a guy with a good jaw and a big heart, standing in front of Cotto like that. Because, I mean, it's like they were a sledgehammer. Cotto just walking through him, hammering with the much harder shots, and Branco just can't come back and hit him hard enough to get him off. 6-0, Cotto.
So in the round in which Branco landed equally, the 4th, Harold Letterman airs in favor of Cotto's harder punches, and that makes Cotto a whitewash winner so far on Letterman's card.
I charitably gave the last round to Branco, maybe because he did better than previous rounds. And I don't join in this criticism of Branco for not moving more. He's fighting the way he's fought for 10 years. He's lost 1 fight in the 10 years. He's not going to change his style. If he fought in a different style, then maybe he wouldn't even be here.
However, it looks like perhaps his right jaw is broken, or at least it is beginning to swell precipitously. There's a huge swelling under Branco's right eye. His right jaw looks to me to be broken. I don't see how he can last 5 more rounds in the fight.
Yeah, well, his lips look like they're almost busted up. He is taking a beating.
Taking a tremendous beating on the right side of his face and body because of Miguel Cotto's left hook.
Seems like the mental attitude of Cotto is, I'm bigger, I'm stronger than you, and I don't even respect you that much. Even when he gets hit, he just keeps coming right on in, just as relaxed, as if none of the punches coming from Branco is hurting him or bothering him at all.
Branco has a tattoo of Che Guevara, the revolutionary, on his right arm, and he's going to need a revolution to turn this fight around.
Branco is brave, but he is being battered in Bayamon by Miguel Cotto. Battered by a relentless left hook assault on the part of the Puerto Rican fighter. Tuesday at 10 p.m., catch the next Real Force. Among the stories, a profile on Billy Packer. The candid and often controversial college basketball commentator gets set to cover his 32nd consecutive NCAA tournament. Former Wake Forest All-America guard is a highly outspoken figure.
He's hurting. Finish him off. He's hurting. Get him some water.
Cotto wanted to systematically break down his opponent.